All right, come on in. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. I said I can't hide.
Straight killers, yo.
You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide.
We did find something out this episode. Did find something out this episode, just in case y'all wasn't paying attention. What up, Tamika? Ron, Kendall. What's up, lady? Hey, I told y'all I was gonna do a first reaction. Y'all didn't even join the live. Me and Kendall was over there watching it on the website. We was watching it on the website. I will say this though, if you weren't paying attention, we found out that JP is he. We found out that Stacy went to he. Jenard back on that he. Everything the light touches is Jenard's kingdom. Tommy was getting his ass whooped, wasn't he? Tommy ass was running from Diamond. I said, look at Tommy, old bitch ass. I did all that talking last night. I told y'all Tommy was a sucker. Y'all all looked at me like, Mo, you was wrong. Tommy can't fight. Tommy didn't even throw no punches. He jumped on Diamond's back. And then he was trying to run about the damn building. He was scared. Tommy was scared as hell. Tommy ain't do none of that tough guy shit to Diamond, but he gonna shoot Stacy Marks. Yeah, Tommy a hoe. I told y'all Tommy weak as hell. Tommy always hiding behind people. How you gonna tell somebody they out of CBI? Nigga, you ain't even CBI. I told y'all Tommy soft as hell. Tommy soft as hell. He kicked Diamond in the leg and tried to run. Diamond threw his ass on that table. And you know Tommy weak as hell. How you let D-Mac and Marshall, them niggas is combined together 184 pounds. How you let them two little niggas hold you back, Tommy? I told y'all. Jenard back on that shit, but man, at least Jenard went out like a G, though. At least Jenard went out like a G. What up, Erica? Javon? Hey, you see how Bobby DeFranco? Bobby came in there, she talking about, I messed up, I'm compromised. He said, is it Tommy? As soon as he found out it was Tommy, he let go of her hands and walked about the door. That nigga didn't want nothing to do with that. That man didn't want nothing to do with that. Man, Tommy weak as hell. Now everything that I'm saying has been justified. I kept telling y'all Tommy weak as hell. Y'all talking about Mo cut him some slack. I told y'all, if Tommy don't have a gun, Tommy is a weak ass white boy. Tommy soft as hell. He went down there and didn't do nothing. Not a thing. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Then he came out there. You know a white boy get his ass whooped. That nigga Tommy's hair was swooped over his face like this when he went to go and talk to Stacy. That hair was down like this. We ain't never seen Tommy hair like that. Tommy out of breath. Tommy limping and shit. Tommy got a good old-fashioned ass whooping. Kate up there in New York at the Alcohol Anonymous meetings. She in the booger sugar still. I don't give a damn. Jenard back on that shit. That was an easy setup, though. That was I would have maneuvered that setup right there. That was too easy. Too easy. What up, John? What up, John? Man, fuck Stacy Marks. I've been saying we need to get rid of her. What? Hey, what they say? What they say? Word for word, bar for bar. Them little white baby names. That's what they heard me last night. I told y'all they're gonna be in there talking about them weak ass baby names. Tomas. I told you it was gonna be some weak ass white boy names. And some fool commented on my live from last night talking about, oh, you need to stop reacting. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I got 10 of my goddamn predictions correct. I do this. Might be a little choppy right now. It's that early morning internet. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. What do you rate the episode? Let me know what you guys are rating this episode. It's a pretty good episode. We do have the fentanyl. Once a junkie, always a junkie. See, that stays true. And it's pretty much across the board. Once a junkie, always a junkie. It was the Lambo that she tore up. But that was an easy one. Kendall did call it. But remember, we were trying to figure out when were they going to find out that Jenard's going to be back on that shit. And also, the picture that we had of Tommy and Shanti, we already pieced that together. We knew that Tommy was going to align more with her because CBI had a fracture in it. Now, Jenard's a wild brother, though, because he took old girl into the bathroom and just didn't care. That was an easy setup. As soon as he told Jenard, go deliver this shit to Shanti, and he texted Shanti, me and Kendall were like, yep, there goes the okie doke. But over here on my channel, we don't get hit with the okie doke. We do the okie dokie. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna give it about an 8. 8-ish. Yeah, that's pretty good for this episode. The weakest part of the episode, I must say though, we got another weak ass hitman. We got another weak ass hitman, and that's one thing we hate in the Power universe. Dog. All right. So they went to go get Miguel. And y'all got to give me some credit because I got to go to work too. I got up at 5:30 this morning, watched the episode, and we doing a live. But we got the weakest hitman right here. We got the weakest hitman. We got the weakest hitman. This nigga didn't even get a stab on Miguel. Miguel turned him. Where are these niggas' guns at? Why are these niggas? It's hitman, not stab man. Hitman mean run up, bow, 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 lay the motherfuckers down. This nigga came with this little 3-inch blade, missed, and then ran. I'm saying, what the hell is going on here? You could have hired me and I would at least got a shot off. They didn't even have to. They had this little bitty nigga that's 5'6" jump on Miguel's back and try to choke him out. Why didn't we just wait? We knew he was going to be parking right there, and then bam, wet him up. Soon as he hopped out the truck, we could even just wait until he walked off and just got him right behind the back of the head. Boom, because this nigga jumped on his back. These hitmen are trash. Last week, that nigga had the Mac ready to let that bitch spray on Tommy, but this week, we got a 3-inch blade? I said, that don't even make sense. Look at this little bitty ass. What you gonna do besides make me mad? What you gonna do besides make me mad with this motherfucker? I said, oh, man. And then you got tough ass Ortega on the phone. I want Miguel and Tommy. And if not, I'm going to kill you too. Niggas always talking about what they gonna do, but don't nobody do a motherfucking thing in Power. Everybody always talk about what they gonna do. King Kylo, I can't sleep. If we don't get Deep Mac, we coming after you. King Kylo ain't did a motherfucking thing. Ortega told them last week if they don't get Tommy, they gonna get Miguel. They ain't get Tommy, they ain't get Miguel. And we just walking around. Niggas do whatever you want. Chicago's sweet right now. Chicago's sweet right now. Miguel's a high price target. We're gonna need triple the price. Done. Nigga, shut up. Matter of fact, if you are a hitman from here on out in the Power Universe, you need to get half the money up front. You need to get half your money up front and get that back in when the body's done. If it's $100K, get your $50K up front. And don't even go along with the hit. Because first of all, they not gonna come after you. They can't even get the hit done themselves. That's why they paying you $100K. Take the $50K and just leave the city. All right? $50K, this is your parting gift. Get the fuck up out the city. Look at this weak ass shit. And nigga, how you stab your man in the back? Miguel ain't turned that motherfucking fast. Then Miguel and them in there going, we will rock you. Come on, insane princesses. I'm like, oh, these niggas is weak as hell. Everybody in this motherfucker weak as hell. Everybody weak. They didn't kill Connor. Vic, the only real nigga left. Vic done took out Connor. They in there, we. Listen up, fuckers. The Marquez cartel's coming after us. We're gonna have to get these guns. If you ain't got no metal, pick up a gun before you leave. Like, shut up, Miguel. Weak ass organization. Meech got us saying organization instead of organization. Now Diamond talking about CBI's my organization. Man, fuck CBI too. Jenard the realest one in that motherfucker, man. Jenard the only one standing on business. Diamond talking all tough to the CEO office. I said, man, what the hell? She talk about, ooh, what you got, big boy? That nigga said, we got that fentanyl. She said, wait a minute. All right. Now, I'm cool with weed and cocaine. Fentanyl? He said, just do what you supposed to do, bitch. I'm like, oh, this nigga, everybody tough. Everybody tough. We got 3 bodies this episode. We got Connor, we got the weak-ass hitman, and we got Stacy Marks, man. I will say, Jenard, I like what they're doing with his character. He's getting more scenes, and the nigga's funny, but the nigga can act. Like, if you ever just watch his facial expressions throughout the episodes, and all right, let's be honest. That was an honest mistake Jenard made. Like, that girl jumped him. That girl jumped him from behind. That girl, have y'all, listen, fellas, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You got a good-looking woman, and then she jumps you from behind. I hate getting jumped from behind. That sounds crazy, but it's a woman. So it's like she jumped him from behind, and he accidentally got in there. When you get on that Branson Cognac, shout out to 50 Cent, but when you get on that Branson Cognac, he didn't go here for all of that. He was at the thing. He was doing what he was supposed to do. Remember, he was dropping off drugs. He was bringing the drugs to the club because they took the club from Elise's mama. Remember, Elise took that $1 million, got the hell up out of here. Stacy Mark got the club and ran on over, and then we're going to put the drugs through there. Just like I said, with the whole infrastructure. And then we got goddamn Manny Fresh, but Manny Fresh ain't show up this episode because we got that new fentanyl connect. But that's neither here nor there. But that girl jumped Diamond. Not Diamond. That girl jumped Jenard. She jumped Jenard. Jenard didn't want nothing. Remember, Jenard told her, see, that's what's wrong. Ladies, when a man says no, no means no. Jenard told her multiple times, I'm not here for you. I don't do drugs. And I got a girl. But what she do? She kept putting that peer pressure on him. That's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit. She needs to take some accountability. She took all advantage of our boy, man. Look, my boy, look, he got caught off guard. He didn't even know what was going on. He didn't know what was going on. All right, just picture this. Today is Friday. You just got off work. You had a long day. You go to your local bar. You grab a drink. I don't drink, guys. It's been 1 month sober for me, so I don't drink anymore. I'm 1 month sober right now. You know what I mean? Thank you. I'm 1 month sober. But imagine, old me, I get off. I had a long day. I get on the live with y'all, and a girl jump on my back. She jumped me from behind, and I got to turn her. Like, I'm trying to get her off my back, and like I'm putting her against the wall. Like, assume the position, motherfucker. Get off of me. So I'm getting her off my back because she jumped me from behind. And then I accidentally start hitting my Dougie. It's an accident. That happens. Especially on a Friday. You had a couple of drinks and you got jumped from behind. And you actually did. It was an accident. He didn't mean to do it. But then Shanti coming there talking all reckless. Like, you've been giving me the cold shoulder. You ain't been giving Jenard no loving. It's been a couple of episodes since you let him push up on it. He ain't even got to smell that thing. And he got jumped from behind. Like, what do you want him to do? Just get beat up? No. What did he say? I don't get beat up. I whip stuff. That's all. That's all he was doing. They jumped this nigga Jenard and they thought he wasn't going to fight back. Yeah, man, y'all know how it is. They jumped Jenard and thought he wasn't going to fight back. All right, let me see what else we got. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all. You know what I mean? I'll say it's been an easy journey. I haven't had like a thought of, let me get a drink. Let me act like Jenard. Let me get a drink it. Nah, I ain't been on no shit like that. And then Shanti did tear up the Lambo. Shanti tore up the Lambo. That's some bullshit. What did Lamborghini do to anybody? Now, let me ask y'all just real quick before we jump into some more parts of this, because I do got to get to work. So it's only going to be about 30, 45 minutes. All right. Was it justified that Shanti tore up the Lambo? Was that a justification for Shanti to tear up the Lambo? Was this justified? I gotta make sure before I say what I want to say, because I want to make sure we all on the same page. Was tearing up the Lamborghini justified? Crazy dude said, play the video, man. If you go on my website, the whole video's up, the whole episode's up on there. All right. If you agree that the Lamborghini being tore up is justified, then that means you all agree with what I'm about to say. If Shanti can tear up Jenard's Lamborghini first of all, Shanti wasn't even really fucking with Jenard like that. And secondly, you never help a junkie out. Like you let the professionals help a junkie out. But if there's a justification for tearing up the Lamborghini, then there's a justification for Jenard going to Shanti's boxing gym and burning the gym down. Jenard has 100% right to go to Shanti's gym and burn the gym down. That's what I would do. If I'm Jenard, if I came outside and see my Lamborghini like this, first I'm thinking, air this bitch out. And then second, I'm thinking, burn the whole gym down. Burn the whole gym down. Fuck it. And then Shanti told, what up, Nicola? Shanti then told about Jenard. She mad. Let me see. Oh, next week, same thing. We'll have a first reaction and we'll watch it live on my website. It's a federal holiday. Donnie T to sign that up. So shit. Next week we'll be here doing a first reaction again. I might try to have somebody on here, like probably Brillo or something. Arson versus vandalism. Hey, Cash. No crime is bigger than another one, right? If y'all didn't hear, it's confirmed by D-Mac. JP is he. That's some wild shit to say about your dad. You bring your girl over. Oh, yeah, you want to know something crazy about my dad? Not this JP and D-Mac. This ain't me. My daddy like my mama, so. This nigga sat down and really said my dad is gay. Like, dude. Look at JP's face. look at JP's face. Why D-Mac tell her that? He didn't have to say all that. He could have just said my dad played the goddamn piano, the guitar, the saxophone. That nigga jumped out the window and said, man, my dad gay. Like, what? Wow. Wow. Oh, come on, Pops. You told me you was gay. You told me earlier. Oh my goodness. That nigga said, gender fluid. What does that mean? You like girls this whole time? He said, I'm solid as a rock. This nigga D-Mac is funny, man. They need to let D-Mac and Jenard go on their own adventures. We need D-Mac and Jenard to have one episode where they just riding around Chicago doing Chicago nigga shit. That's what I want to see. I want to see D-Mac and Jenard ride around Chicago and just do some Chicago shit. That matter of fact, Kris, y'all need to do some shit in real life, man. We need to see you two niggas interact more. Cause you niggas just don't give a fuck, man. That nigga told Tommy, what you think I'm eating at the kids' table? Man, you do it. This nigga D-Mac said, my dad gay. Why? Ah. Oh man. Hey, we need a D-Mac and Zeke. If we get D-Mac and Zeke on screen together, that would be good. Cause I ain't lie, you did. You lied. Oh man. So Genesis is going to Spelman. She's trying to convince D-Mac to go to Clark or probably Morehouse. Go to Clark, man. Don't go to the all boys school, man. Go to Clark, man. All of that. You know, before I moved down to Atlanta, I didn't know how the college circle was. I didn't know all those colleges are like pretty much just one big ass campus. I went down there. I'm 24. I'm like, damn, I ain't know all these schools are just right here. You got Morris Brown, Clark. I'm like, damn. Maybe if I gave a fuck about school, I would have went to college. But yeah, man, don't go down there and go to Morehouse, man. It's a good college, but go down to Clark, D-Mac. Oh man. But D-Mac don't need to go down here. The last time we seen or heard some niggas going to Atlanta, niggas end up dying. Remember? All the movies, every single movie, niggas was moving to Atlanta. Boys in the Hood, they were moving down to Atlanta. Menace to Society, he was going down there to Atlanta. He ended up getting popped. Don't go to Atlanta. If your girl is going to Atlanta, don't go to Atlanta with her, nigga. You're going to die. D-Mac don't need to go down there. Did you know D-Mac scored a 1,400 on that? What'd she say, the ACT? Or no, the SAT was 1,400. I did the ACT. I ain't do good at all. I mean, I did good enough to get into, HBCU, Lincoln University, but it wasn't good enough to go anywhere else like Missouri or nothing. Oh, man. Kane is in Atlanta. Dog, just don't go to Atlanta. All right. So we found out that Stacy Marks, everybody always has a sob story. Stacy Marks is talking about my brother got shot. I wanted to become the good guy to turn out to be the bad guy and get popped. Oh man. This was actually a good episode. I can't lie. This is one of the better episodes. This was good. You know, we got the storylines and it wasn't dragging us along. Yeah, we don't know when D-Mac took the test, but it's just like Tariq. We didn't know when we only knew Tariq St. Patrick to go to one class, and this nigga was a full-time college student. So it's feasible for us to believe that D-Mac went and took a test, even though I don't know why he would take the test if he's not even going to school, but you know, it's TV magic. Let me see. Stacy Marks woke up in a dream. Like, come on, man. Hell, Tommy, matter of fact, let's go there real quick before we talk about the baby. You got to take a life before you can get a life. Let me see. I don't know if y'all was watching it like I was watching it. Tommy was getting whooped on so bad. This nigga Tommy was trying to run. Tommy tried to run out the building 2 times. Diamond was giving him that work. Tommy was getting that work. Tommy was trying to run. I ain't never seen a nigga try to run up out the building. That's some cartoon shit. Tommy kept trying to run out the door. Diamond kept grabbing him and bringing him back into the room. You know Tommy didn't want to fight anyway. Look at this. Look at how Marshall is holding him. Marshall holding him with the ET 3 fingers. If a nigga with 3 fingers is holding you back, nigga, you ain't. Look at Tommy. Look, Tommy got his hand up under Marshall talking about, hold me back. Hold me back. Yeah, you got D-Mac and Marshall weak ass holding you back. You ain't trying to fight. You don't want no problems with Diamond if you got these 2 little niggas holding you back. This nigga Marshall's holding him back with 3 fingers. Marshall's got him like this. Come on, Tommy, don't. Man, get the fuck out of here. Let these niggas fight, man. You tried to kill my nephew? Tommy, you brought the nigga in the game. You thought I wouldn't find out? Nigga, you brought the nigga in the game. You can't be mad at no one but yourself. If you didn't come to Chicago, this nigga D-Mac would never be in CBI. Thought I wouldn't figure out. Nigga, you set everybody up, Tommy. You made these niggas hate you. From the moment them niggas was with the Yardies, what did he tell Vic? If Tommy wasn't here, we take over the city. Tommy, you the reason that Jenard and them wanted to get rid of D-Mac. It ain't on nobody but you, but Tommy come in and blame everybody. Then Diamond had to put belt to ass. You out of CBI. Nigga, Tommy, you not CBI. How you gonna kick somebody out of CBI? Tommy talk about, I'm the coalition. The coalition voted, nigga, unanimous. You're done, Tommy. You're done. What up, Danny? Man, I wish these 2 little niggas was holding me back. I'd be fighting Diamond and I'd be fighting D-Mac and Marshall. If I can't whoop this nigga Diamond, somebody in CBI gonna take this ass whooping. It ain't gonna be my nephew. I'm gonna punch Marshall. I'm gonna knock Marshall out. That's what I'm gonna do before I get up out of there. I'm gonna knock Marshall out. And look at Tommy's hair, man. They got Tommy out here looking like a fool, like a poo putt. All right, Tommy did get his ass whooped. Well, I will say Tommy got more punches in, and Tommy did kick him in that knee, but Tommy was trying to run. But then again, you can't really be mad at Tommy. Tommy was trying to run because you down there with all CBI. Them niggas might kill you. You know Jenard want to kill you. So it's understandable. But for Tommy to do all that shit talking, go down there and push Diamond in the back, Diamond said, you put your hands on me? Yeah, man, you thought I wasn't going to find out? D-Mac sitting on the couch like, come on, they tried to kill me. Yeah, D-Mac, they tried to blow your motherfucking brains out. Nigga, D-Mac sitting there, what? They tried to kill me. And then you hear everybody in the back talking about, let them fight, nigga. Let them fight. Jenard talking about, you set me up. Look at these 2. We need these 2 together. We need these 2 niggas on the crime scene together at all times. That's what we need, man. We need these 2 together, right? I think these 2 right here could single-handedly take over Chicago. The Albanians, Tommy got rid of Connor. I seen that coming. As soon as they showed them in the apartment together drinking, I was like, yeah, you got to kill this guy. Especially once Jenard went over there and told him. So CBI is finally done. Yeah, this will probably be the Monday mistakes photo here because I already got an on the clock photo and a recap photo done. So yeah, well, or I might change it to on the clock. Well, D-Mac didn't really do much, so I'll put him on the. I'll just use this as the Monday mistakes one. But overall, this is one of the better episodes in my opinion. Pretty good. The storyline moved along, and that's what I want to see from them. Don't drag a storyline out. We kind of like we know it's the last season, so just drop it. Like boom, just make it go fast. Boom, 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 boom. We seen Shanti, Jenard, boom, cut it off. Let's make it happen. Boom, there's a separation. CBI, boom, boom, boom. We both loaded, boom, cut it off. That's what we want. We don't want them drawn out episodes where it's just a lot of dialogue. Let's get some action. This is Force. We need to see action nonstop. From the moment this motherfucker turned on to Stacy Marks goddamn having a nightmare of getting caught and getting arrested to the foreshadowing of her ending on a motherfucking slab of concrete with 2 bullets in the chest. That's what we want to see. That is what we want to see. All right, we got 80 people in here. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm Mo.J. We will have back-to-back. We might actually, we might have, because they said the break is after episode 9. Is it after 8 or 9? But next week, we will have a first reaction also, and we'll be watching it on the website if you guys want to join in on there. Let me see. What else did we have this episode? Oh, yeah, we named the baby. Tomas. Yeah, what is it? 7:30. All right, 7:30. I got like 10, 15 more minutes, and I gotta get out of here, shake, rattle, and roll, and head to work. But I'm off next week. So that was pretty much foreshadowing. Her having the nightmare of getting caught. So she woke up from that only to go back to sleep for good.
Some of them going to sleep for good.
And who the fuck told Titus that Mireya was pregnant? You know, in the streets, the word spreads fast. How the hell does the hitman who just came on the scene know that Tommy is fucking with Mireya, Miguel's sister, and she's pregnant? I'm like, damn, that's quick as hell, ain't it? Everybody know Mireya pregnant in the city. That tells you something. When we first found out that Mireya was pregnant, and everybody was asking me, let me get my real voice on. Everybody was asking me, they said, Mo, what you think about Mireya being pregnant? I said, I don't know who the baby's father is. And everyone was laughing at me, saying it was Tommy's. How does every nigga in the city know Mireya is pregnant? That means one thing and one thing only. I got pros. I got pros in different area. Codes. That means Mireya been around town. Everybody know Mireya business. Word on the street, Mireya fucking the white boy. Word on the street, Mireya pregnant. Tommy can't have nothing to himself, man. No, whoa.
The case of 5-month-old Jemiah, Julius, you are not the father.
Just cut that out. I did some wild things growing up. I fucked with some hood rats growing up, but I never fucked nobody in the cartel. I stayed away from the cartel women. I don't even think I ever knew anybody in the cartel, but still, I would stay away from the cartel women. Let's see. Well, with Stacy Marks dying, that means Bobby DeFranco is definitely going to be after Tommy Egan even more. The fentanyl is about to get into the... See, that's what we were talking about last week. That's that greed. That's greed. Instead of just expanding the fentanyl out in the Yardie territory, spreading the fentanyl throughout Chicago, they trying to take the fentanyl into the prison system, knowing that the fentanyl is dropping bodies. But Diamond, like y'all said, I tried to steer you clear of this allegation last week, Diamond, when everybody was like, Diamond's drinking more. I tried to say, nah, if you look, Jenard is giving him the drink. But y'all right. This nigga Diamond is drinking a lot. And this nigga is making irrational decisions. He's not prepared for what's going on out here. It's been settled. The coalition voted on it, Tommy. Now they trying to put the fentanyl in prison when niggas is dying on the streets. No, that doesn't sound like a good business model. But this is Diamond. Diamond ain't smart. Diamond is in over his head. And he tall too. So that means the water way up there. Water at least 7 foot tall. You know what I mean? Greed ends it all. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. Of course, we're gonna break that down tonight. I'm gonna start at I want to say 3 p.m. So we might be able to get a 4 because I know I can make a lot out of this episode. So I'll probably start at 3 p.m. tonight for the On the Clock episode that we'll do. Yeah, that'll probably be 3 p.m., 3 to about 7-ish. We'll see where we go from there. It might be a 5-hour live. Who knows? But there is a lot that I can make out of this. We got a lot that we need to talk about. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm Mo.J. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is the first reaction. We will have one next week also. So tell a friend to tell a friend that Power is back. And we only got 3 episodes left. This is a good episode. I give it, matter of fact, I give this episode a 8.5. I'm going to go 8.5. I think this is one of the better episodes than all the episodes they had this season. I guess mainly is because I like what they did with Jenard's character this week. Jenard was funny. Jenard was making shit happen. And Jenard stood up to goddamn Shanti. Shanti been talking cash money, and I ain't been liking that. She ain't even part of CBI. And then she told Jenard that she made Jenard? Wait a minute. When we met Shanti, she was in that musty, sweaty-ass gym with no motherfucking lights on. My nigga pulled up in a motherfucking Lambo. We ain't never known goddamn Shanti to have no kind of car. Shanti was beating feet down the street. Don't ever say that you put my nigga Jenard on. Yeah, he was up under the bridge, but we all didn't have our low moments. We didn't all had I slept in the back. I had a Tahoe before they robbed me, or they tried to. And I slept in the back of that motherfucker one night. And I didn't even care. Well, I kept a pillow and a blanket in the back just in case, I was ever going out somewhere and got too drunk, needed to just pull over somewhere. But my nigga had a Lamborghini truck. Don't say you put my nigga on. Because last time that I checked, Shanti and them weak-ass boxing niggas, they weren't doing a motherfucking thing. This nigga was holding CBI down for 15 summers. While Diamond was locked up, CBI was the real niggas on the block. Shanti, you were just around. My nigga had all kinds of women up and down the boulevard. You came around just because he needed a place to sleep at from time to time when he wasn't at the house trapping. Don't say you made my nigga. I cleaned you up. Obviously, you didn't clean him up enough. You didn't wash behind that nigga ears. A little bit of dirt back there. What that is back there? Yeah, a little bit of dirt. That nigga back on that shit. Talking about I cleaned you up. You ain't shit. Nah, you ain't shit, Shanti. That's what my nigga Jenard said. He said, you ain't shit, Shanti. CBI's back in business. You try to get this nigga to kill his brother. Fuck Shanti. Fuck Shanti. Y'all go back to season 1. I always said I never want to see brothers fighting on TV shows. And I said I want these niggas to stay together. And guess what? CBI is not only back together, we stronger than ever. We done whooped on the white boy. We done got Shanti out the picture. CBI is back. CBI business. None of that funny business that Tommy Egan is on. Fuck Tommy Egan. It's CBI business. We back, baby. We back. Color Boys Incorporated. CBI, nigga. We here. Jenard is standing on business. Jenard should have got a piece of Tommy. Jenard should have told Diamond, get out the way. Let me fight this nigga. Tommy can't fight. Tommy ain't got no squabbles. If Tommy ain't got a gun, Tommy a hoe. We ain't never seen Tommy get that one-on-one with somebody. Jenard should have pieced him up. Ping, ping, ping. Yeah, we back. CBI business, baby. CBI business. CBI business. Nigga, I got work. You know what? Fuck work. CBI. We about to talk for the next 45 minutes about CBI. Let me tell you something. CBI is an organization. It's about a brotherhood, a camaraderie, where individuals who may not have the best background coming up, they come together and collectively put together a game plan. They take the fentanyl and they put the fentanyl in a ball and they run it. They run it to the destination. Boom, delivering that fentanyl. While you moving that little cocaine, while you making cocaine cookies, we over here moving fentanyl by the pound. CBI isn't just an organization. CBI isn't a criminal enterprise. CBI is the premier destination for young Black brothers in any hood that want to get some money and change their lifestyle. If you have fought adversity, if you don't get the proper loving at your house, come to CBI. You don't want your producer dancing all in the background. You don't want your plug counting the money, telling you what to do. You want a real 50-50 relationship? Come to CBI. You don't want your girl hating in the background when you getting some in the bathroom because you accidentally slipped in it. Come to CBI. Yeah, come to CBI. You don't want a white guy, that white manager that's overlooking you, micromanaging you, telling you what you can and can't do. Come to CBI. We don't do that shit around here. It's equal opportunity. You want to make some money? You want some money in your pocket? Step up to the plate. Show us that you want to be here. See, when we was up under the coalition, niggas got to vote on shit. What niggas vote? I ain't even registered to vote, man. I ain't voting on the motherfucking thing. Come to CBI. You want a brand new motorcycle? Come to CBI. You want a brand new chain? Come to CBI. You want to get your girl some clothes? Come to CBI. When you up under Tommy, you ain't doing nothing. You in the basement. You counting money. You breaking into houses. Come to CBI. You want to get that money. That's all I'm going to say is come to CBI. You really want to get in the game? You really want to live that rock star lifestyle? You want to really be that dope boy? Come to CBI. You working with Tommy, you ain't eating. You ain't eating with Tommy. Tommy ain't letting you move no dope. He's forcing you to go be an errand boy. Oh, no. He's setting you up with drugs. He got girls trying to say, see, CBI, we don't do none of that. CBI, we don't do none of that. Yeah, we might send you on a mission, but we send you on missions we know you can win. Like D-Mac. We sent D-Mac out. You know what I mean? We sent D-Mac. We sent D-Mac out there and he handled his business. Remember the 9-7s? We handled business. That's what CBI do. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. What up, Inga? Inga said, we giving Tommy too much credit. Inga says we giving Tommy too much credit. I'm with you, Inga. Me and Inga both agree. Fuck Tommy Egan. CBI for life. Inga said, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Inga's channel. Y'all go to Inga's channel. Check her out. She do lives. She break it down too. She can keep it real. But me and Inga, we in agreement right now. Inga, I see you. I see. Inga said we ain't giving Tommy no more credit. We ain't giving no. What? No, you gave CBI. Well, Inga, delete that comment. Inga. So, moderator, somebody get that comment out. She talking about Tommy. It's a misspell. She misspelled CBI and Tommy. She meant Tommy. She meant we talking about Tommy. Inga, I thought we was in agreement. Well, me and you talking the other day. What we say? We said we gonna bash Tommy together. Hey, don't we coming in here putting that shit? Inga, delete that. She talking about Tommy, y'all. It's a you know that damn autocorrect. It's always autocorrecting to help Tommy out. We good. It's just miscommunication. It's a little laggy. It's a little laggy, y'all. It's a little laggy, y'all. It's a little laggy. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm about to get out of here. We got On the Clock tonight. I'm gonna start at more than likely 3 p.m. So we'll start at 3 p.m. probably at about 7. Have a good old time. We got 3 bodies this week. Connor, the Hitman, and Stacy Marks. RIP to Stacy. I give this episode an 8.5. This was one of the better episodes. I liked it because it sped through it, but it gave us all the storylines that we needed. Shit. They done did it. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We'll be back next week also. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys. Remember, you can run, but you can't hide. It's Friday. Don't drink and drive. Always have a plan.
I